We're live.
Hi, and welcome to Desis and Dragons, and we wish you all a very merry Christmas, happy holidays, Hanukkah, whatever you're celebrating. From our times. I am your DM and not your secret Santa. I'm sorry, I didn't get you in the luck. Indrani, and these are my very happy elves. Starting off with Shubham.
Hello, my name is Shivam. The best Christmas cheer I could manage was a little bit of green. I'm not the Grinch. Nor am I green with envy. I play Pewter, who is a warforged with severe memory loss. He mostly gets traumatic memories that come back from the war for him. Other than that, he was really just trying to figure out what it means to be alive. So that's his journey. I have a quick announcement, which I think I should do now, right? Yes?
Nope.
I love how we practiced this. We practiced that.
Yeah.
Literally practiced it.
Introduced everyone and then moved to announcements. But it's fine. You know what?
No, it's
All right,
fine. I'll throw it back. I'll throw it to Indrani because we practiced throwing it. So you introduce yourself. Go do that.
Hi everybody. My name is Indrani. I will be playing Talvar, the Forge Cleric, who cannot, in fact, wield a sword. She is known to be the party's what's the word here? The lack of, there's one brain cells and then there's a complete lack of brain cells. That's what she embodies. So any dumb decisions we make, I will probably be the one spearheading that. Alaka.
Yay, that's me. Hello, everyone. I am also vaguely Christmassy. Look, I have green, white, and red. And it's Pokemon. Can't be more Christmas than that. I'm Alaka and I'll play Medu Devadalis, the human fighter, currently going to undergo a metamorphosis very soon. May not be fighter for long.
Yes.
Also missing best buddy Cosmo, who's not here. Send Cosmo back from the war, please, BM.
Little baby.
Yes. Well, he's off helping this guy in a red suit, deliver presents. He's a good player. He can help out with that.
This explains a lot of things.
Yeah. But if you want to find out more about what we're talking about the metamorphosis, yesterday we had a video up about the Beast Heart class and how Alaka is interested in turning Medu from fighter to that. So if you want to find out more about that, check it out. But before we continue, we have a few announcements you want to go up. Very eager elf on the shelf, Shabam, tell us more about your announcement.
Okay, so this is about the terrible super typhoon that hit the Philippines on the 16th. It has affected over 1.8 million people and displaced kind of communities and people all over, and it's quite a bit of tragedy and it's not getting enough coverage in the news, so a lot of people just haven't heard about it. We wanted to pull attention to this and also point out a beautiful crowdfunding campaign that our friend Momatos is doing. The link is in the description. If you pay $10, you get 2 cute doodles from her, and if it hits a certain bar, there'll be even like custom doodles. So make sure to check it out. They're super cute, and you will be helping out a really good cause for people who really need it. So that's me. Yeah.
And those are good doodles. You should really check them out.
Yes, the doodles are really cute. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. And also someone who also doodles with a bit of this and a bit of that. Indrani, why don't you tell us about the other announcement?
Awful segue, but I'll take it. Today I have one announcement. We are giving away a digital copy of Strixhaven Curriculum of Chaos. So this giveaway is happening on our Discord server. We will be posting a link there with instructions on how to enter. So if you want to participate and possibly win a super fun D&D campaign adventure, sure, yeah, whatever. If you want a cool D&D book, come join us on Discord and please subscribe to our channel. It helps us keep doing stuff like this. This particular giveaway was very kindly sponsored by Siva. If you guys are from our server, you know him as the Nick Fury of our server.
The budget Nick Fury.
The budget Nick Fury of our server. So thank you, Siva, for this. That said, I also want to show off my festive cheer. I don't have an ugly sweater, so I wore like a rich auntie sweater. This is actually a hand-me-down from Shubham's mum.
Oh wow, I didn't even know that. That's how.
So it's like Yeah, shout out to Auntie for giving this to me.
That's hilarious.
I am also using brand new green dice, which I got from my Secret Santa, Mirkwood Dice. You
Ooh.
guys can see.
Ooh.
Shout
Oh,
out to
cool.
Nina from Mirkwood Dice for giving me these beautiful, beautiful, beautiful handmade dice. They are gorgeous and I love them, and I hope they help me survive today. But that is all from me.
Nice.
Join our Discord for the giveaway. Yes, thank you.
Excellent. Great. And with those announcements out of the way, I think it's time to get into this adventure, which is definitely not going to be Christmas themed. No, definitely not. I don't know what you guys are spreading these rumors about. Definitely no. Yeah, no. So let me recap what's happening, because
Please.
if you may have been paying attention, Pewter was a little banged up a couple of weeks ago when we went up against the Pigeon Killers. So he needs to recover from that. He's rebooting. So last time in the canon adventures, our heroes decided to help out a group of House Sylvanas gnomes in the ascending station who were getting, bullied by what seemed to be like xenophobic thugs, like basically go back home, that kind of stuff. And they were said, if you can actually get rid of this problem, if you can help us solve this, we'll give you Ascending Stone, which is an incredibly rare and useful magical item. So they would meet that, yeah, sure, we'll deal with this problem. And as they were chasing this, trying to track down who these little punks was, a little goblin and a little kobold, they found them go into a toilet. And so when they went to the toilet, they saw a massive hole in the toilet, and they spent over 45 minutes wondering where those guys may have gone. I don't know whether it was genuine curiosity or because they really didn't want to go down the hole. Maybe a bit of both.
I suppressed my memory of last session. So as he's saying this, I'm feeling like the trauma reignite itself within the pit of my stomach right now. But
yes,
yes,
they
that's what we
thought there was a puzzle. There wasn't a puzzle. The red, green, and yellow lights in the toilet meant something entirely different. But they went down into the hole, where they ran into a trio of troglodytes, sewage workers, and the Otiog, which is a horrific creature that eats basically anything, and they use it to clean up the sewers. They didn't know what the fuck was going on, so they immediately attacked this thing. The troglodytes were scared out of their lives, as why the Otiog was being attacked. The Otiog tried to eat them, and then it turned out that Nogu tried to speak to the troglodytes, and one of the troglodytes spoke Orcish, and so they managed to calm down the situation, bring it down, and they learned that there is like this group of little punks who worship the Dark Six down here. They call them the D6s. They go down, they spray graffiti. They're like little punk. They're annoying because they have to clean up the graffiti afterwards.
Sorry, I have to.
Yeah, D6. And these punks are somewhere down the sewers. But at this point, the guys were like saying, "You guys want to go down into the dark without lights or anything?" And they were like,
No.
No. So the troglodytes are currently leading you guys up a set of like utility staircase that will take you out of the place without crawling up the toilet. And so with that, our heroes led down into this dark tunnel, which they literally cannot see very far, but about 10 feet farther than the dim light coming from their little staff that they're holding, which has a red light, a yellow light, and a green light, leading them along. And you're brought to the staircase that leads you out leads you up out of the sewer. He says it takes us up to the main square, close to the bar, the tavern. Thanks for your help. Nogu, however, did fall in the mess, so he's quite messy. Some people managed to dexterously avoid it. Our monk and our fighter did manage to avoid it, but some of ours needs a bit of a wash.
You need a wash. That's true.
Yeah. And yeah, they let you head up these staircase that goes up to this door, which you have to pull to the side to open up. But yeah, you guys going up, or you gonna do something else down here?
Oh, let's get out of here, please. I'm begging.
No, but we should really explore further down. Maybe sneak back in and see if they were lying to us. I'm kidding. This is not in character at all.
I mean, it's fine.
Let's carry on.
Yes.
As we're going up, I'll turn to Talvar and Medhu, and I'll be like, It seems to me that this was a complete waste of our time.
It was a lot of waste, yeah.
So much waste.
I found that one of the few things I remember from my time in the army is that a command structure with someone, to lead really helped. Maybe we should have a person who decides what we will do, but also that person then has to take the blame for when we make bad decisions. And that way, everyone else doesn't have to, think too much.
Yeah.
I vote for Nogu.
Oh.
No, like
Nobu
covers
is
his
a
nose.
literal
Like, not
child.
me.
He's not.
Yeah, not me. Not it.
Medu, why don't you call the shots?
Listen, as much as I appreciate your confidence in me, I have, through experience, known that this is not a good idea.
What do you mean through experience?
I did take part in the war. I was fighting
Right.
for Sire and everything.
Right.
So,
Did you lead a battalion of some sort? What's
No, not exactly a battalion, but I was part of aerial cavalry.
Right.
It was not a good time when my commanding officer kind of perished, and then I had to take over. It didn't turn out.
Oh yeah, that's always the worst.
I mean, I could try to lead yours, but I'm already responsible for one person who isn't here now. So I don't have a great track record with this.
Pewter, what about
How
you?
are you?
About me, sorry, did Nogu say something?
Yes,
Nogu?
no.
Noga was about to say, but Talvar, didn't you also serve in the military? Did you ever lead people?
Well, you see her sort of squirm uncomfortably and no, I never led. I was just. It's fine. What were you saying, Pewter?
I was saying that I could lead. You might need to perhaps code in my parameters, but after that, I would be able to probably function quite efficiently. For example, I now know that you should wait for others to attack you before you attack them. However, if they're being assholes, then it's okay to attack them first.
Yes.
And I also know that perhaps it's important to focus on the main task at hand where it affects everybody, as opposed to small things which might only affect a few people, because it might lead us down shitholes, literally.
But sometimes I think, my mom used to say this. She still does. When you help someone, you help everyone. And
Sure, but if you help everyone, then you have literally helped everyone.
the accent's back. Oh, I need to figure out what module this is that's causing this. But I still think that we should pursue this so that we can get that sending stone. I think if you're going to be traveling across Eberron, this is going to be an item of value to us. And for that reason, for that very selfish reason, and no other reason at all, I think we should help these people. But if we are deferring to our leader Pewter, then I will go with whatever they have to say.
I
I
think
don't doubt Pewter's leadership qualities and skills. I have complete faith in Pewter. What I do doubt is somewhat his morality programming. That seems a little wonky.
Yeah, I never really took a stab at that. I think it's been pretty much the same since he was programmed for the war. So I didn't really want to impose my biases onto Pewter. I didn't know how to handle it, so I never touched it,
there is a possibility. However, I'm not sure how viable it is. But Talvar, you would have to examine it. But you could also unlock certain pathways that allow me to self-create my moral code, as opposed to taking that ones that have been given to me. It is risky because I might learn something that you might not want me to learn.
Yes.
I believe this is what everyone else refers to as trust.
Correct. I trust you. And
I
And
do
if we
not
could-
trust me.
I trust you, and if you go rogue, I know I can take you down. That's all right.
that is true.
Noga looks back at the troglodyte, is making gestures, and there's okay. Yeah, okay. Yes, we're leaving. We're just having a very
We're walking.
intense talk about ethics.
We're walking as we're talking.
This is a walk and talk
Standing.
situation. Yeah.
So
This
yeah,
is
you're
a-
at
Ask them
you're
if
like-
there's
you're
a
at the-
bathhouse.
You're at the staircase. Like, do you want to open the door and leave?
yes,
Oh,
yes, we definitely,
sorry,
definitely.
we assumed that we'd done that.
Yeah.
We were doing this
Okay.
in the dark. Sounds like the place for it.
All right.
Oh boy, we're so
So it
good.
opens up, and you guys come out of this like sewers utility center where it's like basically like a opened up out of the ground, and like you see the like they just recoil from the light, like, and then it's just like literally little goggles like pop down, just like as like the light. They do not enjoy it. As you guys like come out, you notice like some of the people who are like walking by this little like area that has something written in Goblin, and then underneath it says Ute, and it says crossed out, and then it just says shit cleaners in like very bad writing. And you see people look at you like these like horrific monsters. They look at you and then they walk away and just covering up their noses. One that just looks like a big anteater is just like, nope, not today, and just walks off in the wrong direction.
Sounds about right.
But you also see that you're very close to the to that bar you saw earlier with the image of like a minotaur on it.
The one where our friend was skewered.
There are skewers there, but you notice Jillian's body and a few others has been removed.
That's a relief.
Yeah, that is.
I don't know how I feel about going into this place, but oh man, I want a bath.
We
Yeah.
should clean up and then get on with.
You and I, we need one.
Yeah. Wait. Okay, hang on. So we are cleaning up, and then what? Are we going to talk to?
We should
my
regroup
friends?
with Cosmo.
We don't know where he is. It's going to take a while.
Right.
We might want to meet up with Henrietta. We did say we'd meet up with her.
Let's meet up with Henrietta.
What about the?
I can sense Talvar needing to meet up with Henrietta.
I'm fine. It's been a while.
you-
I've kind of forgotten about her already.
Would you like
But
some water?
I was- Yes. Oh, because oh, that's pretty funny. What about the sending stone? Do we not want the sending stone?
Well, we didn't catch them. But we can at least let them know that it's a bunch of punks called the D6s or whatever that's doing this to them, if that helps.
I believe the sending stone was offered to us if we were able to stop them
No, we didn't stop them.
No,
and only,
nods.
and only go. I
What-
don't remember what the reward was for
What
just
i-
bringing information.
What
but
is
we'll
what
give
is
them
the
information.
what is the last bit of information we have on Nogu? This is for you actually. On where the stone might be that we are seeking. The
Oh.
talisman.
From my knowledge, it's the one that we're looking for when I sought the vision. It's in the capital.
Right. And
wait,
we
what?
are a
It's-
few ways away from there.
Yeah, we still have to make our way over there.
And this is just for this is for Shubham. Did we tell Cosmo you
You told
Bill.
Bill to come here.
Yeah,
You
okay.
told Bill to come
Yeah,
to
so
this.
we're waiting
this
for him to
location.
get here before we can go to the capital.
right? Do we have any idea how long it will take?
Few
You
hours.
don't, like Bill didn't respond. While you
Right.
guys were there,
Right.
so you'd have to like check up at House of Surveillance if they got a message back from him.
All right.
Oh,
Let's.
well, then we need to go there anyways.
So we need to go to where? Sorry.
The gnome's place, right?
Right. Okay.
get
So
the
clean up
message.
and then go to Gnome's place. Let's do that.
Okay, let's do
Yeah.
So
that.
we're dropping the sending stone, correct?
We are
Sorry, I
dropping.
keep bringing up the sending stone. I just
We are dropping
No.
the sending stone. We
Well,
just
we'll see. We'll give them the information. If they find it cool, then
maybe
it's
they have
cool.
a
If not,
festival that they can give us the sending stone over.
no,
The sending festival.
Pewter being all
I don't know. I feel like there's a
That's
cheer up in the air that might cause them to.
I
Uh-huh.
can't tell if this is Pewter or Shubham. Sorry.
This is currently pewter malfunctioning.
Oh, I see.
So
I just
you head
assume
into-
whenever the accent comes on, he's either malfunctioning or it's Shubham talking.
Yeah, you head into the bar, and you can see like, look, this is like a bar that's the stools are are quite high, like they're higher than like it is for humans. But then you realize the tables are also high. This is like a place that's designed for larger creatures to enjoy. Like you see minotaurs, ogres, all of them, but all are like at this place they're standing comfortably as opposed to being hunched over in this bar. But there is various medium-sized creatures are also here. They're like enjoy. You see goblins, you see You see hobgoblins. You see a couple of troglodytes. You see a few different creatures here, there, and everywhere. And just like at the bar, yeah. And then you see like at the bar, waiting in the female outfit, and it's like with a large sack of the side. Turn and you see Henrietta's like there. She's like got a drink and stuff. Like, there you guys are. She like waves over and comes over.
No, okay, we'll be back in 5-10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yes, just
I've been looking for you ever. Oh my god. Oh,
Okay.
oh.
yeah, that's right. We're going to take. Yes, that's right.
We will join you in 10 minutes. Please keep seated and grab a table for us. Thank you. Okay, bye.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Okay. Yeah, go to the batter and just like points at the
Okay.
the bar. Point to the side. There's like a little dark gnome, just like with very pointed ears, long droopy nose, just like looks up at you, and then he like, he's like, you can have five coppers to go in the tub, 15 for the scrub.
I pay 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just
like,
get all of this off.
it's a long brush, like very long, like the size of an oar. It like passes it to you, and there's like a brush at the end. And it's like, you want one of the boys to scrub you down?
I thought
That
I
is
would.
free.
I'm good with myself, thank you.
I'll just.
Your loss. I come in high demand, and this very important.
Tell you what, I'll
big
take you
note
up
feature.
on it.
All
Oh,
right.
wow.
Yeah. So you've got the scrub. You're brought into this room, which is like this huge, just like like it's just like a bathing house essentially, but just like it's just one big sort of lake they've kind of brought in here. And you go into the water, you notice like it's heated up for some reason. Like you're surprised, like you think that the water would be cold, but it is basically heated up. And as you're like wondering about it, you can like see underneath the water. It looks like glowing, like it looks literally like it's there's some kind of glowing red coals down in the bottom, and then just like there. And you think like the coals should be like extinguished, but they're just like burning. As it's like, all right, get in. And like this little nose just like got this huge oar, and he's like stumbling. All right, who wants the scrub? There are other guys here. Like this place, there's no privacy in this entire room. There's no privacy. Some are in towels, some are not.
She unarmors and makes her way.
Good. All right, we're gonna cut away from that, but we're just like everyone's like. Actually, Pewter doesn't really need it because Pewter didn't land in any poop.
Also, Pewter, I mean, like he can't undress, so he's basically. In fact, now that if he sees everyone else kind of have to leave their clothes and everything, he's like, maybe I should get clothes.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll consider this.
I need money
put this on our
first.
list.
I need money before
I
I
have
can
13
get clothes.
gold pieces. I am happy to lend you some if you would like to burn.
I would like some clothes.
We'll find some clothes for you. What kind of clothes do you have in mind?
I don't know what options I have. Let us go to a clothing store.
What just happened? What just happened to not being distracted from the world-ending mission?
We have to wait for Cosmo.
Oh, okay. Now we have to wait for Cosmo. I see how it is. Leave that brat of a fox behind.
After the scrub, after the scrub, you notice like there is a large pool, and then there's also one off to the side that's just you don't know what it looks like. Some brown. It looks like oil. Like it looks like just like boiling oil off to the side, and you can just see this large. Looks like an armadillo creature, just like in there, and just like getting his shells cleaned. But yeah, you can get in the water, you get in the oil, but we're going to skip away from that because no one came to this to watch a bathing scene. This is not the bathing episode. This is not the bathing episode. All right. Eventually, you guys make your way out of the bathroom.
Just a slice of like cake. And she's like, going around town.
And you see like Henrietta is just like, she's like a cup. She like bought a little tray of like tray of like drinks and managed to get a table, and it's just like gesture like, hey, you guys cleaned up?
Yeah, we're fine. Here, sniff my armpit.
Oh, I didn't know we had that thing.
Yeah.
Good.
This is odd. Even for
Yes,
you.
it is. So, moving quickly on from the armpits and everything, she like goes down. Managed to get the Kyber shard valued, and
Oh,
she like passes each of you guys a coin purse. And she's like, all right, but the coin purse, I managed to get each of you, and like even pointed Nogu, each of you managed to get 100 gold pieces from it.
We're rich.
Oh,
We can retire.
that's
sure. But that's a great offer. Thank you so much.
But what about saving the world? And he looks at more money than he's ever seen in his entire life. We can be rich.
now I don't.
We
need to,
can
like,
save the world as a hobby. We just don't need to work for it anymore.
This is true.
I can go to Ondare land and ride the ride.
Oh boy.
I'll
I'll
join.
go with you.
I want to do that as well. Maybe that's what we will do as a way to celebrate when we save the world.
Yes, that sounds like a plan.
So, why were you all smelling so secret a moment ago?
We made a visit to the perfume quarter.
He gets a British accent
Make it
when he's being sarcastic. It's
make it-
amazing. I'm
okay,
learning
you
new
actually
things
made this-
every day.
You were being sarcastic or were you deceiving?
I was being sarcastic. I don't think I can
Yeah.
deceive. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's just like, okay,
We
sure.
entered the toilet and we thought there was an intricate puzzle in there, so we spent an hour trying to figure it out. But turns out it was just a simple mechanism that
Oh,
that is unknown
Yeah.
to us because we are not residents of Droam, which is now
Yeah.
in hindsight obvious. But
it kind of took me by surprise too. I didn't like what the fuck were those lights for? And then I found out it's so they don't want you to go while they're underneath you.
Yep, that makes sense. But the reason we were there is because there's these the gnomes over at the sending place that we were in from house something.
Sylvanas, yeah.
Yes. I
Nice guys. Party a bit too hard for no, but they always
yeah,
get
I
it
like that about them. We celebrated Kamshwa, which is obviously a really well-known holiday in gnomish circles. But the reason we were in the sewers is because they have been harassed. They're being harassed by these punks who sort of worship the Dark Six and are, saying shit like, go back to where you came from, shit like that. And if we manage to stop them, we stand to earn a fairly handsome reward, and we were not successful. And Pewter here thinks that we should give up on this mission, whereas I think we shouldn't. But Pewter, being our leader, is the one who says what goes.
Well, are those punks the D6s?
That is correct.
Yes.
Yeah, the D6s. Yeah. That's what they are.
Yeah. No, they bunch of the house. You've seen the house draft guys. We like to have to watch the thing. They're absolute assholes. We're trying to find these guys. If we weren't so busy, we would try and hunt them down. But we've been feeling like busy. We've been trying to do everything in this city. But I mean, what's if you do actually going to do it, I think maybe we could figure out. I think I could try and get away for house draft to Pony up a reward, maybe even enough to get a free travel onto the capital. We still need to head there to get the.
But that's true. But we kind of lost our lead in the sewer system. We don't really know where they
we
are.
know where they were.
They are roughly in a sewer system of a very large city.
Yes.
It's not very concise.
But I just feel like we shouldn't be giving up on things so easily,
No, but we need to find more information about it. Can't exactly just traverse the sewers again.
So
And
as we are clean,
up.
what were we going to do when we got cleaned up?
Meet Henrietta, which is a task already accomplished. So let's think of what we need to do next.
We can go see the gnomes.
Yeah.
Let's go do that.
Yes.
Yeah. If it makes a difference, you are aware. And she holds up her dragon mark, which is on her thing. We're literally mark of finding is what we do. I'm literally a detective.
Could you
Yes.
find
These
No.
scopes.
find
for
Cosmo for us? It's
No,
That
Cosmo's
would be
on
great
his
too.
way here. What are we worried about?
Yeah, you don't need to be worried about it.
I can keep an eye out for him. No problem.
I narrow
Uh,
my eyes at Medu when she says, "You don't need to worry about him." And just like,
What?
fix this. No, this is just the hags. They've done something to you. That's my gut feeling.
They gave me a earring.
Hags? Henrietta just said, what hags?
Nope, nothing. Don't know a single thing about all this.
It's a band back in Sharn that we all enjoy
Yep.
listening to, and their music it just
Decep-
brings out the worst in people sometimes.
Deception
Yeah.
check?
We already got one person killed.
Oh, natural one.
Oh, shit! We are going to get all our NPCs killed.
She like looks at you and she just like, I know you're lying to me. I don't like it, but I'm choosing
Yes.
not to pursue this further
Yes.
because the same day you guys showed up, there was a black spear right around where our guide was a little while ago. And so I'd rather not know this information.
That is
I
a
don't think I
good
want to.
instinct.
Yes,
Yes.
sensible thought. Follow that.
Good.
Yes.
Great.
Also, maybe don't say the HAGS word so loudly because there are people here who can speak common.
Oh, that's
So, and if
Should we
they
call
hear
them-
you, that might get a weird reaction.
Let's just call them something different. We'll call them the hugs.
siblings.
I was gonna say hugs, but that's fine, I guess.
You check the siblings. is
Did you say hugs?
Yeah, I said hugs. That's close enough.
Okay, 3 hugs. All right.
all right.
Down to the said, all right, well, so you guys want to go meet some gnomes then? Again?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if you don't mind tagging along, do you need payment for this?
No, I took my payment already.
Okay.
Yeah,
then-
we divided. I took my amount after giving up the 50 GP I'd already used. So yeah, I already got that. I've already taken my bit.
All right.
Come, let's go.
Let's go.
As she like
How
staggers out
would
of there.
you find the kobold if you had to? As we're walking to the gnome place.
Kobold? Oh,
You know the
punk with the kobold?
the D6 punks. Yeah.
Oh, well, I'd probably go down there once you like mentioned it. Try and like figure out my way best. I can use some of my magic, maybe Hunter's Market. Try and like find out the traces.
Oh, what's a hunter's
know,
mark?
Oh well, Actually, Eileen is like, it's a special ability I have where when I want something, my quarry, I don't stop until I get it.
That sounds amazing. Do you only
They
use
look
it
at
on
Peter.
enemies?
Whatever my target is.
I respect that.
Mhm.
Oh, it's so
Uh,
hot in here. This armor is just melting me. I'm gonna make my way forward.
Hey, look at Pewter.
I look at Medu as well. Like, I feel like the temperature's fine.
Yeah, I know.
Does she have a fever?
Maybe she
No,
has
go
a
ask.
fever.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Yeah. You guys go reach the House of Aneth place where you can like see the guards. The guard ship are there. They see you. They see Henrietta, and they let you guys go past. Pretty easy as you guys come to the door. Before you even like have a chance to knock, the doors are open. These guys like little gnome from before like, oh, you guys are back. You guys work quickly.
Well, kind of. We found out some things, but
Come in.
didn't find out everything else.
All right. Yeah, come we have some figgy pudding. And he's like brought in and they got like some
Thank you so much. So it turns out the people who've been harassing you are kids from, which is why we didn't really continue pursuing it. But they're kids
Oh.
from this group called the D6. They're worshippers of the dog
Uh,
six.
Mm.
Oh, so it's religious xenophobia?
Don't
Religion?
know. I think they're just like misguided kids that are being assholes.
Yeah, they're just punks.
We could go.
Oh,
Teenagers are more likely to be recruited into extremist causes. During the war, there were many that fought for whatever reason simply because they felt lost and the army gave them purpose. This might be something similar.
Ooh, that is how many kids were recruited in that. Like the gnomes all like nod as they're like going along. Like as you actually, all you guys can give me a history check.
Ooh, good check. I
If
rolled
a
a 2.
1,
5.
Okay,
Nina
with a 13,
kind of fucking me right now, but it's fine.
yeah, you have 13, right?
Yes.
Yeah, with a 13, you know that like the gnomes, like dragon mark houses were by default neutral anyway. They helped all the sides for you. Found them in every way. But gnomes by themselves, they have their own nation. They have their own like nation, which was kind of like separate from the war. They didn't really join a side because they weren't one of the human nations. So like the gnomes, they don't have like as invested in the war as like except for the gnomes who were of course born in that culture and was brought up in that kind of kingdom. Then you can find like those people who are really motivated. But it seems like these guys, as they were part of the Dragon Mark houses, they kind of like were used to neutrality, so they have a bit more of an objective view as opposed to someone who was actually serving in that time. So they're like, yeah, no, we saw a few disgruntled kids, sometimes for Thrain, sometimes for Karna.
Yeah.
Oh, remember? Yeah.
Well, knowing that they're kids, what would you like us to do?
Well, if you don't want to stop them, we'll do what we can. Like kids or otherwise, they are causing problems. But if you don't want to do it, then we're not going to force you. You can still have figgy pudding, and they offer you some delightful figgy pudding, which looks like normal figgy pudding, except it's red and the cream and the whipped cream tastes like whipped cream, but it's green. It seems to go with some kind of theme for their holiday they're having right now.
Oh, this is delightful.
What holiday is this for?
Huh? Oh no, this isn't a holiday. We were just hungry.
Oh, I see.
It's tea time, yeah.
Yes, that makes sense. Well, it's not that we don't want to pursue it. We're just wondering, how would you like us to deal with it? Perhaps we could talk to their parents and let their parents know that your kids are misbehaving.
Don't know
If
if
that
that's
will
going to
work.
endear it.
Yeah. If they have parents, then sure. If that would actually stop them, and like that actively like makes a difference, sure.
But if we want to pursue them, what would you like us to do?
Like stopping could mean like killing, and I don't know if I want to kill little kids.
Yeah. Look, we don't want you. We're not asking you to kill kids. If you can
I know.
If you can stop this diplomatically, we would love it. It'd be great.
Okay.
You want us to give us a talking to them?
So we should just simply knock them out.
Maybe just like a stern
talking to. Okay.
Yeah.
While they're being upside down.
Well, to stern talking to.
Yep.
No, Purer, we're not. Unless they decide to attack us, then we
kill them.
No, we don't. No, we don't kill them. They're kids. We don't kill children.
But they're attacking us.
Yes, but they're children. See, so it's different if you're a child. You get a stern talking to.
At what age does a person stop being a child?
What is the legal age in Eberron or Sharn, where I come from?
Different, like in Sharn, like the legal age is 18, like when you're like considered an adult. But ever since the war, while the war was going on, like you could be, like the drafting age was 18, but you could join the army at 16. But that was like a volunteer effort because they were like literally running out. But when you're considered an adult is 18, except for some odd cases for like some species which become grown up. Yeah, like gnolls become an adult at 3, for example. So that's a little bit different. And elves, to an extent,
if a child is attacking me, if a child is attacking me,
yes,
do I wait to find out their age before I hit them back?
Maybe
this is going to be a problem because there are a lot of different ages for a lot of different types.
Maybe if someone looks young, you knock them out and then look for their passport and see what age is there.
Yes, passports.
That is also one way to do it. I'm not going to lie. I did fight a lot.
If a child is possessed by a demon that is then using it to attack us.
This is very hypothetical.
We try to save the child. We don't kill the child to defeat the demon.
It would be more efficient to simply
But
kill
it
it.
would be immoral.
I understand that morality is not efficient. Okay.
Yes, morality is anything but efficient.
This seems to require a lot of hard work.
Well,
Yeah.
you gotta put the work in.
Ethics is very hard, like the gnome mentioned. Fate's full of pudding.
So,
Mhm.
turn talking to?
Yes, if
If
we
you
can
can,
find
if it gets them to stop, and then I guess, yeah, if it gets them to stop, maybe you can maybe if one comes out, if you bring them over for an actual apology, then sure.
I don't know if we
Otherwise-
manage that, but
Perhaps
let's
the best
try.
way of the thing is they don't. We need to humanize you. Well, you know what I mean by humanize.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry, like
We're gnomes, so that's
yes,
very
humanize, like make you. Because often these kind of things, it's because they don't see you as real people, and that disconnect is what makes them behave this way. I see you as a real person. I'm sorry, that's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying that
Sure. Okay.
These-
Fine.
these-
What are you thinking? What are you planning to do to teach them about how nominized we are?
maybe
Teach them the
you could have,
nomenclature.
maybe you could have an open day where you show them the
We like you. We like you, Maiden.
Thank you. That was a
We'll
good
give
one.
you
I'm
another
proud of
figgy
it.
pudding.
Oh, thanks. It's precious.
God, I'm getting hungry like IRL. Maybe how about we organize an open day where people come see the work that you do and how it helps society and how it helps these kids too, and that way maybe if they learn, they might be more interested in I don't know. My sisters, they usually respond not very well to being yelled at, which is what often I try to do, but more to like
You also
when they're
threaten to
taught.
burn them alive.
Yes, see that doesn't work. They're completely fine, by the way. No children in my custody have been burned ever. Just putting
So
that
far.
out there for anybody who might be listening.
We're learning a
So-
lot.
Well, you know what? We'll get to that problem when we actually find them, which is the
Yes.
problem in itself.
For which Henrietta, I turned to Henrietta, says she has some tricks up her sleeve, up her tattoo.
Oh yeah, I can find these guys. Definitely. It's not a tattoo. It's that far.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, if you want to see, I mean, I could show you my tattoo, but it's a bit inappropriate outside the bathhouse.
No, I mean, later, perhaps.
So she's like, yeah, but I can find them. We can have a lovely chat with these guys. Might need some nose plugs. I was like, we got you. And they
And
pass her
the
a little.
source of light.
Henrietta, do you have a source of light?
That you could create for us.
She like waves her hand, goes over, and then produce flame. She's like, yeah, I got you guys covered. I know.
That's
I sometimes
Very
mention.
cool. But is this flame going to possibly explode and kill us all in the sewers?
Oh, because of all the gases
think-
in there?
Yes.
I can get a torch if you prefer.
That would make it worse. Would magic
like
flame
the-
just like
Yeah, no, the torches they have the light spell cast on them.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I think that might
I
be a
think
little better.
better.
All right. So yeah, I'll get one for myself. Do you guys want to come? You guys want to come buy some? They're about a gold piece each.
Oh, we have the gold.
Are these reusable?
Yeah, they're reusable. You gotta just
Shake them.
shake them around a bit. But they basically last about they've each got about 3 charges in them. Each charge lasts about an hour, and they restock every day. Like,
Ooh,
they need
For
sunlight.
gold, that's wonderful. Yes.
Excellent.
Sure.
Cool.
If you're spending money,
Did she take-
okay, never mind.
What's up?
No, I realize we have already agreed upon a plan of action. We will stick to it.
spoken like a true leader.
Oh yeah. So she takes a gold piece from each of you guys. And she's going to go off to get some toys. Anything else you guys want while I'm shopping?
I could do with some clothes.
Yes. Tutor here wants to buy some clothes.
Oh, this could be fun. What style are you going for?
I have no idea.
Well,
Ah,
before you consider style, consider function. You are quick on your feet. You need to move around fast. So maybe not something that's like heavy or weighs you down, right? So you want light and airy. What do
A
monks wear?
bathrobe?
No, not. Maybe
I am
some
also the
band-aid for your
leader.
wrists.
I should dress like a leader. Perhaps a crown.
Wait a minute. Which leaders do you know that wear crowns?
We met the king, the exiled prince.
I didn't
Are
wear a
you saying
crown.
you are the king of me and Medu right now?
Isn't that what a
met
leader
him.
is?
The gnomes like,
No,
"You met a
it's
prince?
not.
You guys met the exiled prince?" Like the gnomes
No.
get really excited at that. The exiled prince of Sire?
Yes, we
No,
did.
it's a
Briefly.
play that goes on in Sharn called The Exiled Prince, and Pewter for some reason is just he thinks it's all real. He can't tell the difference between
Oh my god. It's
Fiction
just
and-
lying to everyone. Because we can't keep our
Wait,
mouths
that was a
closed.
play?
Natural 20.
Oh hey, look at that.
I believe you should have a disadvantage on that because I'm like, wait, that was a play? I don't remember.
No, I'll take that as a
That actually adds into the lie. So I'm going to treat this as neutral.
Okay, there you go.
Fine.
So yeah, that actually works out. And they say like, oh, we got to check that out. That sounds like a
Yeah,
fun play.
Sharn is just a melting pot of cultures and traditions, and like everybody has a story to tell in Sharn, so you
Great.
never know when you might run into the exiled prince in Sharn.
But then if the exiled prince gave us a
Alright,
quest
come
that
on,
is
let's go.
okay.
All right.
Let's go and find some clothes for you. Come on.
All right.
We cut over. You guys are in the market. Managed to like grab, get a couple of torches, which look like, they look like what you might guys call like what you might call a flashlight, except it's thicker than like the thin one, and it's a bit more square. So like a cross between a lantern and a torch, and like you can see like the
I can't
like the
hear
light
you.
starts coming out,
You can
and it
hear
like
me.
literally
Okay.
works as a light spell. Can you hear me?
Can you hear it?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I can hear you guys.
Okay.
Yeah, and it does work as the light spell. These little
Neat.
these little daylight torches. Sunlight
Spend
torches.
1 gold.
Nice.
Yeah.
I will also do that.
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, you've got that going. It works like the light spell, the light cantrip.
Like a
And
glow stick.
Nogu, actually, there are different outfits that they try and consider what to get Pewter.
Mhm.
There were some good ideas. There are some bad ideas. Some which is basically, essentially like a mankini. Because hey, you wanted light. But they're like, that was like no good.
How about
I don't think
this?
I'm like,
Can I
mankini?
find like a saran, like a draping sort of like imagine dhotis and with
Mhm.
like a wrapped around saran on top, like very like I don't know what the real life inspiration would be like Buddhist
Sure.
in its appearance, and I'll sort of like drape it around him and make like flowy but allows for movement.
Yeah, are you looking for like basically something that's basic, which is like a lot of like blankets you're like making this style, or are you actually looking for that specifically?
I will, yeah, anything that works in this style.
Sure, and that can give me either investigation or persuasion if you're like asking people about.
What about you, Pewter? What are you thinking about?
I will think back to everyone I've encountered so far. And
Mhm.
because I have basically not worn anything to date, I'm thinking, okay, you roll the 4 or a
13.
13.
13.
Right. So, out of curiosity, are there any racks of like fashion in front of me, or is it just going to be like I can tell you what I'm thinking of and then?
Yeah, just tell me what you're thinking of. But as you're like thinking of like people who you've seen outfits, give me intelligence save.
Intelligence save. Okay.
Oh boy.
This
Wait.
will go great.
Trauma time.
That's like a 7 something. Yeah, 7.
You have this image of this man, the one that you've been talking to before, in your images, the one who's like that voice who's like been encouraging, and he's like, and you like see him. You can't like see his face, his body like blurred out, but he's like in these like cut off, like he's in these like shorts, but he's like got his like open like military jackets. It's been opened up here, like it's unbuttoned, but it's like the sleeves have been pulled up, and he's got like these like little wraps on, almost like makeshift boxing gloves. He's like, all right, come on, man, I'm gonna teach you. I'm gonna teach you. You see, like he's in these like little like
Right.
sockless, like slip-on shoes, and he's like, "Come on, man, do it. You got this. You can do a punch." And like he's like showing you the punch, and like,
Right.
showing you how to like do it. And then suddenly the image like changes. Your fist is through him. You're in this bloody battlefield. You're not on this like makeshift thing. And he says like, "Why? And like the image comes back. You're back in reality. But yeah, basically boxing outfit with an army jacket on, with boxing gloves and trauma.
Yes, what do you think about this? Run. Are you all right, Pewter?
I don't think he likes the color.
Pewter? I'm gonna
Um,
hold space.
I require air. I'll just step outside of the store for a bit.
He literally doesn't. All right. I let him
Maybe
pass.
he's gotten overwhelmed with like all the choices. There's a lot over here.
Oh, maybe.
I will go outside and take a moment to look at the sky, just the open blue. I hope it's a blue sky.
Yeah, it's basically blue. A little cloudy, but yeah.
Yeah, sure, that's fine. And I will think back to the first day that I was reassembled by Talvar, and the adventure we had, and then how, after a lot of claustrophobia, I was able to take in the sky again and kind of just use that memory to calm myself while looking at the sky. Then I'll look down at my hands, remembering what they've done. And then is Talvar here at this point?
Yeah, she followed.
Talva is like nearby. Like she's still. You went off yourself. Nogu, you also do know like Nogu like came in afterwards,
Right.
and he's like, and like he's like giving you your space,
Right.
but he's just looking a little bit concerned. But he's giving you your space.
Right.
Yeah, same with Talvar.
Talvar, I think I know what I would like my moral code to be.
Okay.
I would like to, and I know, you know what, I'm just going to commit to this because it actually works too well. I would like the first line that we implement to be life before death.
Sure. Yeah, I'll code that in for you.
Very well. I believe that encapsulates A, not to hit people that are weaker than me or people who have not attacked me, but also still allows for death to be an option.
Yeah. That makes sense. Are you okay to go back in and pick some clothes?
Yes, I must become someone better.
That's really wise. Anyway, he's like nodding as you say that, and then like here on the other side, it's sort of like, yeah, for 5, yeah, for 2 silver, I'll inscribe it on an outfit. Come to my store, best deals. And he just like,
I was just gonna say
Kenku
someone
just
should
like
write
shouting
that
it out.
down. So maybe
Yeah.
this is a good
Yeah,
time. Isn't it?
There's Kenku on the other side, just like
Cool.
shouting it off.
I will then. Okay, so there was an outfit that I was eyeing. I was eyeing the most ostentatious looking, fancy outfit that would match Medu's cousin, the fancy little shit that we met. And
Why would you
so
do
that so that I could, so that she couldn't look down on me. Because the way she was like, look at this tin can. I was like, I'm back and I'm better. But now with that memory having returned, I'm going to choose a slightly different outfit. And I'm going to find a plain white outfit that is ideally one piece. So it just goes top to bottom, but split on the side so that my legs have more freedom of movement. So it's not a dress, because a dress would obviously prevent me from moving my legs perfectly. And a just a basic rope to tie in the center around my waist, and sleeveless, if I can ask them to make it sleeveless. However, I will ask that that person who was like, I will inscribe it for you. If they can inscribe it on a piece of string or fabric that I can then wear on my wrist, that'd be great.
Ooh, cool.
I dig it.
So you wanted it inscribed on your ring?
On like a thing that I can wear on my wrist.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah,
Like
the
a
tinker
sketch
can give you that.
this.
Like a
Yeah,
what?
we're getting it down.
Bring it down.
Yeah. Cool. In that case, what's it called? Question, like, we can do that. We can give you that after. That's fine. Or how much are you willing to spend on this?
I am rich. I can spend a lot.
Well,
Maybe
what
you
else
want
is
to
a robot?
hold on to
spend
some
on?
of your money for, savings is another thing maybe you should add to your
Yeah.
code for the future.
You do see this like hobgoblins that are sitting cross-legged in one thing, and they say like, we have something like that. It's a bit basic, but if you want to gain in the art of the fist, it has a bit of a touch to it. And like, he's pulling it up, and it's like this written, like, there's some word written in Goblinese, but there's definitely like this sense of magic coming from it.
Okay. Wait. What is it though? Like, what does it look like?
Oh, it is a white monk robe, which is
Sure.
basically as you described,
Right.
and it does have words written in goblin, like on like the sides, but like very faint. It's a bit old. It's got like that old time, but it doesn't look degraded by time. And it's just like it's got the slits down the sides, and it does have like no sleeves, but it looks like those were ripped off. Like you can literally see like tear marks. He was fighting something with claws a long time ago. Like this isn't made for this. Is like something that was worn before. And he does like have these little sphere like bracelet that you can like wear around, which he is happy to like inscribe your message on. But it's definitely some kind of magic. And he's just like saying,
I love that there is fucking thrift stores here in Droam. That's the best sustainability. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. He looks at you. Give me an insight check first.
Natural 20.
Oh, yeah.
He looks at you, and the minute you said like I'm rich, like he could immediately see his eyes like I'm increasing the price, and he's like 60 gold.
I will stare at him menacingly, as if to be like, "Are you kidding me? Are you bullshitting me?"
Maybe.
What is the real
Fine.
price?
What's it called? Give an intimidation check with advantage because you can read him a little bit like a book. You can also tell he wants to haggle a bit. Like this is kind of like the culture of the market.
Yeah.
And also that he would also take other things if you want to trade something that's not.
I have a negative modifier for intimidation if I'm not mistaken. No, wait, I don't, because I took a skill in it. Nice. It's 15.
He like glares you down, like you're there. He recognizes the fighter's stance. He's like an older hobgoblin, and he's got his head like tied back into like. And he like looks at you and he says like 45.
And now haggle down, Pewter. If that's the original price, you obviously have to pay less than that.
Why?
I will not go lower.
Does he look like he needs the money?
Well, he's like an older man, and like what's it called? He's like an older man. Like you've got this. Like this is like probably
Yeah.
one of the best items he has.
Mm.
Like this is he's got like an old kind of these like tailor outfit. He looks like some kind of like tailor, but also he's got this like man of like older outfit. And he does look like he's an older hobgoblin who's
Yeah.
like kind of but he also gives that image of like a sensei, like this kind of like he understands
Yeah.
martial arts. He's a thing. Maybe he fought in the war. He does look injured. Like he's not what he wants to be. He does look like someone who was deserving, who understands the value of what he's selling. But it's
Right.
not like he has many of these to give away. He's not like giving out a bunch. I mean, like, this
Right.
is probably like the most magical like thing he's got in terms of clothing. But you also feel like there might be more stuff that he doesn't have here.
Right. Okay, I see him and I'm like, because I can see that he also has some fighting skill. I have not met a sparring partner since I've been reconstructed. I have a proposition. First person to land the hit wins. If I land the hit, you give me a discount. If you land the hit, I pay the price that you quoted.
Fine. He like stands up and he says like, and you can see him like staggering to his feet a little bit, like his legs look, he's
Right.
bit on his feet. He's like, come. And he says like, he comes over to like this area which he's got like this mat on the floor. And he's like, he like gets ready and like, getting into this like kind of position. He says like, fine, but I make no comment about. I will do one punch, but I make no statement about your well-being after. I'm not liable for what happens. He's like there's other people who's watching, and these are like other goblins, a couple of trolls, and they're like watching. They're like, this could be like this is fun. They're like, oh man, I'm gonna break this tin can. And he's just like that, but he looks very old, very like weak, like he's a little bow-legged. He's like standing in front of you.
I'm gonna go into. Yeah. Okay.
Sure. Okay. Initiative check.
Okay.
Totally much.
20.
You got 20? All right,
Yeah,
cool. Let's
total.
see how he does. All right. You go first.
All right. I will, having seen this, I will instead spend a key point. Wait, do I even have key points list? Have we rested at all since we arrived in Droam?
No, you can have a short rest.
Yeah, we did rest.
Okay.
Really, because I have all my hit points are still at a low number.
Did we rest before after meeting the sisters?
Okay.
Oh, but that was before Droam, I guess. Never mind. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Nevertheless, I will. You know what? I will just wait, and I'll wait for him to go first if he can land a hit or not.
Are you doing like the dodge action?
I will,
Patient
but I'm not
defense?
doing patient defense because I have 2 key points, guys. I can't spend it on this.
You're using the dodge action?
I'm just using the dodge action. Yeah.
I get a magic item out of it. You should totally spend it on this. Come on.
Okay, fine.
No, you're just doing the dodge action.
I mean, you're going first, but I see what.
Yeah. I mean, like, what's called that just means you can as a bonus action dodge, but you're not using your action anyway.
Right. Okay. Then in which case I will first try to hit. And if I hit, then I've technically already won, so I might as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Fine.
Okay.
Fine.
So yeah. Okay. Sure,
Okay.
Go for it.
You know what, Indrani, I'm using your Spider-Man dice, so don't fuck this up.
Yeah.
I am personally responsible for every Nonagon roll in the world.
Yep, and you rolled a 2.
Oh boy.
So total 7. I think that's a miss.
Cool.
That should hit.
All right. So the first attack goes in, and he just like immediately like his hand like goes in and just like immediately like deflects it and just like tosses you a little bit to this tosses you to the side of it and makes you look very ungraceful. You can attack again as a bonus action, or you can flurry of blows him.
Okay, fine. I will spend a key point and I will flurry of blows him.
Okay.
Do it.
So that means you can attack him 2 more times as
Yeah.
opposed to 1 more time.
Yeah.
All right, go for it.
Yeah.
Natural 20 and a 19 plus whatever my.
Shit.
So 19 plus 5, which is 14, and 20 plus 5, which is 25.
Cool. Roll the damage. Well, don't roll the damage for the 20. Like we add max and then you roll the damage. But you know.
Is this a non-lethal hit? Are
Yeah,
you still
definitely.
getting-
I didn't even want to hit the guy. I'm just basically trying to touch him. So
It's lethal. Finish him.
Maybe you have a
so
dark side that's
6
just coming out now.
for
I was in a
the
war, man. Of course, I have a dark side.
what's it?
Oof.
One thing,
Sure.
6 points of damage for the first hit, and then 4 plus 4, which is 8 points for the other one. So 6 plus 8, which is 15. No, 14.
14.
14 points of
Yeah.
damage.
Even on a crit? Okay. That's both attacks?
Yeah, that's both attacks.
Okay.
Unless do I add my modifier on the crit for the second? No, I don't, right?
So you don't add the modifier twice.
Yes, I only added
You
it
add the
once.
modifier once.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You come in and you like do it, and you see his body as it's like coming out. He like notices something. Like you are suddenly in like overdrive,
Right.
and like his hands move. They like do this like motion you've never seen before.
Right.
And like as you're punching, you feel like you're hitting something that's not there, almost like
Right.
a shield or a block or a wall. But you break through it
Okay.
and just like get him in the chest, hard, and then he like goes flying, like not flying back, but
Right.
with so much like any normal person would have been sent flying back.
Sure.
You hit him, and it's like hold him over, like
Right.
his body just like dragging on the floor. It's like full anime, just like,
Yeah.
and he's just like he goes down, and he says, everyone's like they don't know quite what happened, and he says, "You hit me twice, here and here." And you're like, "Yeah, you had hit him, and then you like strike
Yeah.
him with it. Like, you may have it. Well, you may have it."
I bow to him politely and be like, "Thank you. How much can I have it for?"
He says, "You may have." He says like, "You may have it, but you may have it for 35, or for free, if you will or if you're interested in following my path. I'm looking for something that can record my memories of the art, and you may be machine, but there is a warrior in there somewhere." And like I was like, wow.
I am incredibly intrigued. So for that is Shubham speaking. Pewter goes, "I do not understand path."
Many warriors. This is a long lost art of the Dakani Empire. We were once mighty goblins, but we failed for various reasons. Infighting, reality warping threats, humans. He like glares at me as he says that. All manner of reasons. But some few treasures are passed on. This art is one of them. It has been difficult finding worthy students. And like you see like a bunch of these younger goblins that was like, "Oh, we chopped liver? You wish you were chopped liver. Chopped liver has nutritional value. You have no value."
Oof.
Yes,
Oh.
that's I could inscribe on you these ancient arts like I would on a stone. And then he stands up and just like pats himself. And he's like, "But the item is yours." And like, yeah, he like shows you the item. It is basically, as long as this is a monk robe, as long as you wear it. If you didn't have a martial arts die before, you have it. You have like a D4 martial arts die. But if you have a martial arts die, it goes up by 1 step, and your movement speed goes up by 5 foot.
Ooh. So I have 45 feet of movement now?
Yeah.
Damn,
your
you're gonna
martial art die
step up
goes
the
up
wind
what?
all the way 90 feet?
Yeah.
That's fucking dope.
Yeah.
And your martial arts die is one more. Heck yes.
Wait, so
That is
instead of a
cool.
D4, it becomes a D6?
Yeah.
That is insane. Wait, I'll have to figure out how to edit this. I guess I'll wear the robe and then yeah, we'll do this after. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. That's
so, yeah,
cool.
that is how it works. Yeah. So the question is like, yes.
What is the name
If you
of
don't-
this
yeah.
path?
Yeah. And he just like, and he says like, it is. He like says a word in Goblin,
Okay.
and then he says like, but we call it the path of the invisible warrior.
Path of the Invisible Warrior.
Ooh.
I turn to my allies and be like, "I have selected a code that will guide me in terms of life, but what do you think about this? I didn't realize I would require more training, but it seems that perhaps I do, and my way of combat does not match how you two fight. I do not use magic the way Talvar does, nor do I use arrows and bows the way Medu does, nor do I have a beautiful companion that I can bond with.
Well, that's all right. You need to find out what works for you. You don't need to match or, synergize with us right now. You first figure out yourself, and then after that, we can figure out how we work and as a team.
Yeah, this is not something we can answer for you.
But what do you think about me taking training from this person?
If that's what you want to do.
If you ask me, I don't think you need training from him because you kind of beat the shit out of him. He didn't do anything. So I don't know about that. But, if he's got something interesting to teach and you feel like you should learn from that.
Medu, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, fuck you, Medu.
Talk shit and find out! Talk shit and find out!
Listen, I didn't see shit. Wow, that is a bad saving throw. That's an 11.
The old man's like looking at you, and you're like 20 feet away from him. And then the man doesn't move, and then suddenly you feel yourself basically judo flipped onto the floor. And like the man did not move.
Holy shit.
Ow! Who did that? I get up and
Yeah, maybe you should train from him,
ow!
Maybe you should.
I wasn't even ready. Fine.
You must always be ready if you're going to talk shit in front of an old man, human.
Fair enough.
I turn to the hobgoblin. I'm like, if I go down this path, do I also have to start resenting humans because I'm not okay with that?
I cannot tell you how to feel about anything, about how to tell about emotion. I can share how I feel, but feelings are irrelevant. What matters is the form, the history in the form. Record them accurately, perfectly, and that's what all that matters. Feelings are irrelevant.
I disagree. I believe feelings are important, as I have witnessed both of these people feel pain and therefore felt pain through them. However, I understand where you're coming from, and perhaps I can change your mind on this.
Once you master the path, pain is what other people will feel, not us.
Concerning,
well,
but okay. I for now will consider your offer. Let me get back to you on this.
All right. Yeah. He lets you take the monk robe.
I'll take the robe.
But you
yeah.
feel like, he's not going to demand payment yet.
Yeah.
But if you leave this place without paying, and you're not taking the path, you feel he will find you.
Sure. That's
has
fair.
that look
That's
in his
fair.
eye.
That's fair. That's
Yeah.
fair.
All right. Maybe I can just look at it. Well, that was wild.
I just give this very tight lip smile at the amazingly old sensei. Just be like, you got
I
me
don't care
there.
what people say, but this is the best trope. I love this trope so much.
Sensei that just surprisingly kicks everyone's ass. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. Got
Sorry,
me
man.
one time, but it won't happen again, buddy.
I'm just gonna grab Medu by the arm. Yeah, let's go.
You didn't even get a
Medu's
chance
like,
to be on
let me
guard.
at him. Let me at him. It's like, no. Get out. Let's get out of here before it's too late.
He didn't let me have a chance to prepare. That's sneaking. That's not honorable.
It's amazing.
Do you make dexterity save, Madhu?
Oh, wow. I am going to get my shit
I'm
beat.
dragging her away. Do I?
Why can't I do it above this? It's 11 again.
Once again, you are just you're talking this conversation, and you're wondering why is Talvar upside down? And then you realize you're the one who's upside down as you span to the sideways and just landed down. And the man is sitting down on the thing away from you. No one can say there's no proof he did it, but he looks at you with this stern a copy of your smile that you were giving it, that stern smile. Yeah.
All right. We get the point, old man. I pull her
Using
up.
magic.
Swapnil charges went nutty.
Nani?
Oh my god.
Fucking hilarious. Okay.
Ow. Do I take damage? I'm okay with
No,
it.
you haven't. You just take embarrassment.
That's,
Psychic damage.
Psychic damage, but yes, okay.
Yeah. It is just shame. Your shame modifier has gone up. It's a silent thing, but it's very real. So yeah, with that sorted and like your thing and the potential of that option, yeah. And I'll just tell Shubham over the thing.
Cool.
Like it is basically the I said the part of the yeah, it's basically the I'll tell you this after stream. It's fine.
Okay, cool.
You guys can go in, yeah, and you're led back. You guys can go back to the sewers if you want. You know where the maintenance is, or just hang out and hope. Like the House of Venice
She's
guy
looking
says.
for
Oh yeah, you forgot to ask the
yeah.
House of Venice guys. Did the guys show up? So you don't actually know if Bill got the message.
Right. Yeah. I forgot about Bill
It's
and
fine.
the bull.
He's probably going to
So-
take a bit longer to get here anyway.
Yeah, it is getting dark. You also so it is it's getting a little bit dark. It's about 6 o'clock in the evening. So it's your call. You want to head down or you want to stay?
Let's just finish this off with.
Yeah, let's just get it done with. How are you
Yeah.
feeling in the robes?
Are you talking to me?
Yes, you're the one who bought new clothes.
I like them. Very light. And you know what? This will actually keep my armor from getting dirty all the time.
Right. Why are you walking like that?
I like the way the fabric feels when I move. It's
Oh,
got a
he's
nice
doing
swish to it.
the flap. Yeah, he's doing the swishy thing. Okay.
Yeah.
It looks
You
nice.
see that
Though.
it's actually like you see like the robe like swishes in the dirt and the dirt goes flying, but none of the dirt sticks to the robe.
Interesting.
Items don't get dirty.
Yeah.
Like, let's go.
Yeah. You head down into the going down the thing. It's like okay.
Plug my
Henrietta
nose.
puts on her nose plugs.
Yeah.
And it's just like, all right. As you head down this like path, he's like, so what are we looking for? Who are these guys? What do these guys look like?
About kobold and a goblin about yay high. So pretty youngish looking. Besides that, I don't really think I clocked any more details. Did any of you clock more details?
We were given
wait.
details of what they look like.
Yes.
Yes.
The kobold was wearing a jacket and long slippers. And the goblin was wearing weird shorts. It may be shorts or shirts. I don't know what I've written, but possibly shorts.
The best handwriting is the one you can't understand yourself.
Well, with that, we're going to try that. Looking for shorts. All right.
They might have been jorts.
Ooh, shorts. That's very
Unbuttered.
different. The dragon mark glows in the dark, and she like holds her hand up. Eyes going to. Okay. I think I've got them. I think I've got. Yeah, troglodytes don't wear shorts or slippers, so I think I've got something. All right. And she's like heading off in that direction. How do you guys want to position yourself? Like, do you want Henrietta to go in the front? Do you want to be like, wait,
No,
just
I'll
stand behind
stay
me?
in front of Henrietta. She's not,
With a torch?
yeah, the torch.
I'll take up the rear then.
I'll stay right in the middle.
All right.
With Nogu.
Nogu.
I'll take
in the back.
Nogu's.
Oh, Nogu in the middle. All right.
Yeah,
Cool.
I'll take Nogu's hand and I'll be like, it's good to walk with you, buddy.
Yeah, it's good to walk with you too. And he's like very happily holding your hand. I like your robe. Very cool.
Thank you. I quite like the swish of it as well.
That's
In
too.
a good mood.
Yeah.
It's cute.
So, what was the name of that goblin guy who wanted to train you?
Damn it! I forgot to ask.
Ah.
Wow.
I was distracted by the robe.
Mhm.
Okay. Can we add in the programming that it's nice to ask people's name?
I will do that. And like for a second, you see my eyes.
I told back.
Is this a DM saying this? That you want us to ask you NPC names? Yeah, I'll keep that in
Yes,
mind.
we will. We fucking will. And then you'll have to come up with one for everyone.
You'll do it.
It's like when someone is teaching you like a secret martial arts thing, and you're just like, yeah, it gives you a magic item, and you don't even question the guy's identity. I'm just like,
Do you trust me
advantage of this.
with every fiber of my being?
By being.
that was your first
Right.
mistake. As you guys head down, the path and like leading down this long circuitous route, it like goes around like a circle as it like goes left and right, heading down. Everyone give me perception checks.
Okay, perception checks.
Oh boy. Ugh. 4 plus 5, so 9. But my passive perception is 15, so if that makes up for it.
Wow.
15 rolled, total 15.
Well,
Nice. Okay. With the people who are like, Maydu and Talvar, you like see a little bit in the distance, like even Pewter sees it. There's like this red. There's like lights in the distance, like beyond the reach of the thing, like in the distance. You see like some different lights, like red and green. This like weird, like faint, sort of like flickering light off in the distance. Just a little bit farther ahead. But like Pewter with his like enhanced like monkey, he can like hear like it's a sound. It's like very little like echoing off in the distance, like ow, ow, ow. And it's like this strange, like these words you don't recognize because you don't speak Goblin, so you're not quite sure what's being said here. In the same direction, going down this tunnel.
All right.
are they chanting a secret ritual, trying to summon one of the gods that they worship?
We'll find out. Just
Keep on guard.
keep your guard.
No goblin's gonna sneak up on me again.
I love you, Alaka.
I will quickly do a sneak attack or like a sneaky flick on Alika's head if I
On
can.
my head?
Yeah,
you
just-
you coming into my place to hit me?
Sure, stealth opposed by perception.
What the heck
Wow.
is
PvP, this monk is already off the rails.
19.
What's your perception?
this?
Roll your perception, Alaka, because you're like keeping an eye out.
Medu's rolling so
My perception. Oh shit, that was performance. Sorry, wrong die. Perception. Y'all trying to
Oh,
come at me,
20.
bro, with a nat 20.
Oh, damn.
You could see him like coming on, trying to flick your head. Yeah, you catch it.
Oh, so
Uh-huh.
Like, you have already started to learn.
Hmm.
I'm sorry, it hurts.
Distractions. I'm not in it.
Amazing.
Medu, stop looking so jumpy.
It's dark. I'm human. I
We
cannot
have
see
a
nonsense.
torch. We literally bought torches.
I know, but
Yeah.
it's still like it's not like it's 100 feet away. Yeah.
What if we
I
all
would
do-
Yeah.
I would like to point out that we really need to get a go on with this because we
Yeah.
have to meet Cosmo.
Yes.
Yeah. So as you guys are heading off in this direction,
Speed run. Speed walk.
you can like hear this. You can like hear this like the chant. Like now, all of you can like hear the chanting as it's like progressing down this point, and you can like.
Totally. Yeah.
And like again, that this chanting is going in as going in as louder, and it sounds like there's multiple voices.
Right.
One that's like a very guttural, another sounds like this is like reptilian, like that's like sounds possibly like this is a reptilian, like a kobold. Like it's often this, and like it's coming in. Like you can see like as you're like going down this path in this like welded, you can see like there are like lights, just like not lights, but it's just like red and green like paint has been like put up on like the side, and you see them like glowing in the dark, and you see them like glow up, down, up, and like flickering a little bit as you're going down. You see like images, and you can just basically see like this large eye like in the distance, and with like a small circle on top, and just like you see like more eyes, and you see like this big eye, but also this like large bigger circle underneath it with huge hands there. And it's like another one with the same figure with like big wings, and it's just like as you're like walking, all these like strange graffiti going down this like kind of as the chanting is going louder, and I'm like Henrietta's just like tilting her head. It's like, oh god, this is like a weird song. It's like
Yeah.
really strange.
Do you understand what they're saying?
Yeah, I speak Goblin. You have to when you're working here a long time.
What are they saying?
But it's very creepy song. Okay, they're going back into the reverse. You better watch. You better don't cry.
Oh no.
Don't pout. I'm telling you why. The big claws is coming to town. I don't get it. It's like it's another retreating it.
Is it like a claw?
Uh,
like
my
maybe there's.
God.
Is
It
it like
sounds-
a?
They're like saying the word for claws.
It sounds
Right.
super culty and
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He
Hashtag
sees-
not a Christmas episode.
He sees when you're sleeping. Oh god, this guy sounds terrible. He knows when you're wait. Knows when you've been bad or good.
Oh.
So
this is
be
some stalker creature. The heck is
so be good or else. And
Well, that's a
Okay.
good thing. They seem to be worshipping a creature that ensures you're good.
Mhm.
yeah, that's probably
fear.
good. What the fuck is that? And you can see the symbol for the Dark Six written with the red and green right next to this big orb.
That's
Ah,
less
oh, that's-
6. That's good.
Yeah. And you're just like keeping forward, and you can just like
How many voices
uh,
can we hear harmonizing here?
more than 2. If you want an exact number, give me a perception check.
I'll do that.
Hmm.
If 11 plus 5, 16. 16.
With a 16, you can definitely they're coming from like around you, but that's because of the echo effect. It sounds at least maybe 20, but definitely not more than that. So it's like definitely not much more. So but I feel like there's quite a few voices.
Okay.
Yeah, as you're like going forward, and you can like see it's like definitely coming up to suddenly Henry like kind of like stops in front of like this like wall where you see these like red and green lights and this like huge like kind of orb just like over there with the bubble on top, and just like these like images like written. This is just this like image of what looks like a like rays of light just like popping out like lightning bolts like thing just like shooting all of this like light, and just like says, and there's like a word written there. It says like goodie bag. It says goodie bag and nice list or naughty list. They're very similar. Like this person's handwriting is shit.
for
Then
them?
like she goes to like
Is there anything in-
it's I guess like it's at the wall, and she's like it's coming from there. And she's like pointing at the wall.
It's behind this thing?
I don't know. It looks like a solid wall to me.
Should we try poking it?
But I've been careful not to touch anything in here because this is a sewer.
I just as she said, I'd be careful not to touch anything. I said, should we try poking it? And I poke it.
She's like saying, I don't feel like doing that, and he's like, you like go in and touch it, and then and your hand just goes straight through it. It's not there. Yeah.
Yeah. Look at that! I can make.
And then she's like, no. And then Henrietta's just like saying, she's like, oh my god, the singing's getting louder. She's like rubbing her head. But the singing has not changed in volume for you guys.
Wait.
It's not getting louder.
You're getting a migraine.
Maybe.
You wanna
Inside,
back to
like, can I
this?
tell what might be happening with Henrietta?
Go on.
It's okay. That's pretty good. That's 18.
18. She's like grimacing, like she can hear something. She does look like there's like a lot of volume, like someone would say when there's like a lot of volume. But like the sound hasn't changed. And she's like grimacing and she's saying, and you're trying to like, what is the difference between her and the 4 of you? Like even Nogu looks fine. You're trying to what
She
is
understands
the 4 of you-
Goblin.
She's
Maybe.
using magic.
Well, Talvar's magic as well, and Nogu's magic.
You're like trying to think like what?
She's
Yeah,
insane.
you got an 18. But you definitely feel like there's a difference here. Like there's something that's like there's a difference between you 4 and her. That's why
Oh,
she's being
we have
bothered
the-
by it.
We have the earrings.
Right.
They're singing out loud and in the head, maybe.
Or maybe the singing.
You
Yeah.
shouldn't come with us. We're protected from whatever
Yeah.
this is, but you are not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think maybe it's a better idea if you hang to the back a little. Though it would have been great if we could have had a translator. Hang on, Nobu, can you speak Goblin?
Six said, no, I don't speak.
Ogre.
I don't speak Goblin.
Orc.
I speak Orc. If they speak Orc, that'd be
I
great.
speak Orc as well. FYI.
Just like a word, please.
Let's
No,
just
you
leave it at
actually?
I actually speak orc. I'm not.
Oh my god,
Yeah, we know you speak orc.
my bad.
That's all.
I was like, what's going on? I do speak orc. I have an orc friend. I learned orc.
Right,
Yeah.
makes sense.
Okay, so I think maybe Henrietta, you might want to stay at the back if this is hurting you. We don't want you to get into unnecessary danger. We'll go ahead and we'll try to communicate. If we don't and we need assistance, then maybe we'll say a password and then you can come. How's that?
Okay, what's the password?
I have no idea what's the password.
Uh,
How
hot
about
stuff.
jingle
There we go.
bells? What?
Jingle bells. I don't know what those are, but that sounds fun.
Oh, they're just like little, bells that people
That
put
jingle.
up for absolutely no reason. Yeah. But,
Okay.
you can jingle them and that's a sound of, just use that. That's fine. We're going to go with that. Okay, that's
All
it.
right. Okay. But yeah, call if you need me. I'm gonna be here.
Yep.
Yeah. And you're going into the wall.
Yep. Going into the wall.
Marching order is Talvar, and then Pewter, or Talvar, Pewter, Nogu, and then Medu.
I'll be in the front.
Okay, you're in the front.
I'll
You
be
and Talvar?
behind. Yeah.
Okay. So Pewter, Talvar, Nogu, and then Medu.
Yeah, okay.
You guys go in. Pewter goes in front, and it's not. You're not walking through mud or anything. It's not there. You're like walking through, and then suddenly you come into like very well lit corridor. Like a light is coming off like this long tunnel, and you can like hear like the singing is coming specifically from this spot. Like often you see there's like the light flickering as there's like a big fire down this like kind of tunnel, as it's like going down. It's like this is very old tunnel. As you start heading down, you can see the singing is getting louder and louder. This strange voice like saying as you like come down these like stops. As you come down to the bottom, you can like see there's like a fire has been made. Someone's like smashed a hole in the wall, and there's like fire in there. Like someone's like lit this fire that glows hot red and blue, like red and green, as it's just like sparkling there. You can see there is a bunch of these like goblins and kobolds in these like raggedy clothes, these like very small monsters, and they're all just like looking off in the distance, and they're just like turning their heads as they're like doing their weird twisted song as they look up at this something like off to the side that's like you see is just floating, like holding a boat, and you see this green creature, huge big eye, 4 eye stalks just like twirling around looking at it. And on its head you see it has made this little hat with poking out of it. One of the eye stalks looks a little bit like this and looks like it's gone white, and it's like pointing out there, and you can see this creature like turn around, and then this is like, and then like one of the little ones like looks, all the little ones look up and say in unison, in common, "Ah, yes, I didn't hear you come in. Well, welcome." And they, yeah, welcome, and they all like do it in unison as they're like looking at you like, now, you. Yeah, and I will share what this thing looks like. But anyone can give me an Arcana check to see if they think they can figure out what this thing is.
I know what this thing is.
I don't.
But I'll do an Arcana check. Just in
Roll
case.
roll
That's a
a
big one.
7, yeah.
Got a 15. Got a 16 minus 1.
All right. The
What?
15 minus 1. So you got 15 or 14?
I mean, horrifying.
15.
15. What did you get, Peter?
7.
Yeah, you have no idea what the heck this is, but with a 15, you know a little bit about this. So, it looks, you've heard like rumors of these horrific creatures from things called beholders, which are creatures from another realm, which are dark, dangerous creatures that some say are born from madness itself. But this is not that. This is smaller. It has less eye stalks, and it's like this mottled green color. And as you're like looking at it with its big strange teeth, you recognize this is actually called a spectator. They are much smaller, and they're actually, you've heard like some even of your dragon mark houses, they are considered easier than beholders and actually are summoned. Like they are like something that wizards summon as like, to guard places or to guard things, and they are like summoned for like these purposes. They do not wear hats or at this thing, and they're also very telepathic. Like that's their main method of communication, which is
I
probably
see.
why he's not speaking to you. He's speaking to these kids.
Interesting.
Uh,
We don't know this. Well, I don't know this.
Yeah.
Hey, leader, tell them why we're here.
Oh, we are here because these children have been creating trouble for a respected member of the community, and we would like them to stop.
And this is like, we have only been doing good things to people on the naughty list for our Lord, our speaker from the Dark Six, the claws. And they all say, the claws. And he waves his little like,
the clause is the one
eyeball.
telling you to do these things.
the clause says it so we don't become on the naughty list. And they all like shiver. And the eye like scans all these little kids.
I look at my friends.
So, when I was asking you what about kids that are possessed, I feel like I was oddly on point there.
Yeah, oddly on point is yeah.
Wait, could you tell us why these particular people you thought were on the naughty list? They seem to be nothing but very nice and generous and helpful.
Exactly.
I just want the kids start speaking up, but not in unison. And the kids start going off, and I say they're Easterners. They come from they come to Droam, and they try and change the ways we do things. And the Dragonmark houses, they're just so filled with their capital idea. They're going to take all our Mordai, trying to make us into things. What about our identity? Gnomes are no good. All of them are improving in the war. They hate us.
It seems to me that you are
hate us,
all incredibly intolerant, and that it's not that they are but bad or naughty. You just seem biased against them.
From
You
where
don't
I
like them
What
because
do we mean? One little kobold says, who looks like he's about the
What did he
equivalent of
say?
a 4-year-old.
What did he say?
What does in Tower Way mean?
when I
Yeah.
see the kobold talk,
Yeah.
I say fuck this and I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt where I am at the spectator.
Unexpected. Okay.
Oh, okay. Roll initiative. We're going to town.
Could that be surprise considering I'm trying to catch them?
It has
off guard?
4 eyes.
Oh, shut
Pretty
up.
sure it saw you.
Are you the DM?
Uh,
This thing? No.
what's it called? It's watching you guys. It's suspicious of you, and you didn't exactly. Do a deception check opposed by its insight. Let's see how you do. If you get right, you get a surprise.
Okay, I rolled a 19.
why are we fighting this thing with a bunch
It got
of kids
it
around?
got a 19 on the dice. So it.
Yeah, so did I.
So what's your total?
I don't think I have any modifiers, so yeah. Oh no, deception I have +1, so that's a 20.
Of course you do.
It also got a 20, so it picks up on that, and we're rolling initiative normally.
That's great, because I rolled a big 6.
I rolled
All right, then everyone. Well,
I rolled 18. Oh, +1, 19, sorry.
Because you were the one who wanted to kill it.
all right,
You
cool.
need to go first.
Pewter, what do you get?
I rolled a initiative of 8 plus 3, which is what? 11.
11. 7, Pewter. All right. 21. All right. What did Talvar get? Not Talvar. What did Medu get?
6.
Lovely. Okay. And 6. Okay. All right, cool. So yeah, you prepare your spell, and it's immediately caught on. In those it says right, traitor. No, it doesn't say anything. It says I scream something in a language you guys don't quite understand, and the little kids are saying naughty list and start jumping.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh,
Alright,
fight kids.
let's have some fun here. Yeah. Well, let's have one end. Yeah, let's have some fun here. Pewter, even or odd?
Even.
All right, cool. Okay. It fires off 2 eye beams, and one of them's not going to hit Pewter. It's going to hit Maydu instead.
Oh, good.
That seems fair.
So first up, yeah,
That
because
means
that's
fair. None of
beautiful.
us are rested or healed. Now we're fighting.
So yeah.
A mini.
All right. So first up, oh boy. Okay. So Indrani,
Yes.
give me a DC 13 Constitution saving throw,
Easy.
and
Yeah,
same
fuck
for
yeah.
Maydu.
15
Oh,
plus Constitution. 16, 17.
Yeah.
The way my dice are rolling. Oh well, 18.
Okay, good. So what's it called? So Maydu, because you got 18, right?
Yep.
You feel your body start to freeze up and paralyze, but then you force away the effect. You are not paralyzed this turn.
Oh, Goblin's gonna sneak up on me again.
Yeah, exactly. You learned your lesson. However, and because also Indrani passed, she is going to take reduced damage.
Oh, shit.
Here we go. Reduced.
Ah, shit.
Maybe.
Here we go again.
Here we go again. Here we go.
This thing was clearly just like keeping a bunch of orphan kids.
Yeah, you take 10 points of necrotic damage, Indrani.
Ooh.
10 whole points. Okay.
Yeah, you're about,
That's
let's say, it's not that long a touch. Let's say you're about 30 feet from this creature, but he's like floating off a little bit off the ground, but still like within like melee range. But there are like a bunch of these like kobold and goblin kids sitting around him. So next up is Talvar.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. How far away is this creature from me?
30 feet.
30 feet. How much does Talvar know about spectators? I'm trying not to metagame here. So I'm just.
Oh, what's it called?
Does she know about like that they can reflect spells, for example?
Oh, that's like an obscure piece of knowledge. Did you know that, or did you look it up?
No, I know that because I've fought these before.
Yeah,
I've gotten my ass.
You got
handed to
15,
me.
right?
Yeah.
You got a 15, right? I'll say sure. I'll say you know it.
In
it's
that
like, you know it, but the others might not know it. But they don't cast spells, so it's irrelevant.
Yeah. I tell Nogu, I'm like, stay 35 feet away at least, or something like that. Like, stay away from it.
I'll try.
And I'll take a few steps back and I will cast Guiding Bolt.
Okay.
And
Great.
that's a natural 20.
ooh.
Is Guiding Bolt an attack or a saving throw?
Sorry, that's not a natural 20. That's a 14. My bad.
Oh.
It's a ranged attack.
14 total?
No, not 14 total. I rolled a 14. Sorry, it landed
So
at natural 20 and then it went to 14. Let me tell you what it is.
Yeah, that'd be helpful.
That's 5, so 14. 19.
That hits.
Okay. So that is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Wow, that's a lot of damage.
Was anybody keeping track? Sorry.
No.
You said 18. You said 18.
I rolled a total 20 plus, I don't know if, 20. I think I rolled 5 times, so I'm not counting the last one.
Guiding Bolt, you roll 5. Okay, fine. So 18.
Yeah, it's 46.
46, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I clicked on it now.
Okay, so 20. All right. What 18? Oh, you know, I'm going to say 20 because I forgot what you said. All right, here we go. Yeah, that was a big hit right in the eyeball. It is very angry that you did that. Not happy with you at all. Cool. Next up, unless you have a bonus action you want to do.
Bonus
You're
action.
currently 35. You're 35 feet from the creature.
I am going to, for bonus action, no, I'm just gonna Oh yes, I will harness divine power and regain one of my spell slots
Ooh,
as a
ooh.
bonus action.
Shooter, you're up.
Having seen the beams and all of that, I will first fire off my boomerang at the spectator.
Go for it.
Okay, small issue. Hold on. Inventory, boomerang, equip. There we go. Actions, and let's roll. Roll the 12.
Total?
Yeah.
Ducks underneath it as the boomerang comes back.
As it ducks underneath, I will bonus action leap at it and try to just sucker punch it.
Yeah. The kids would have been like difficult terrain, but you have so much movement, it's irrelevant.
Right.
So
right.
yeah. Go sucker punch.
Oh, let's go. That's 20 total.
20 hits.
Do I increase the die right now? From 1d4 to 1d6?
Yeah, you're wearing the robe, right?
Yeah.
Then
Okay.
yes, you increase the die.
It's 6 points of damage.
Ooh, nice.
And as I hit it, I'm like, I do not want to do this. I suggest you stop controlling the kids.
Yes. And like the kid's like, wait, like he's not controlling us. He's just talking to us. We have to like, we don't. It's nice having someone who's like talks and listens to us. What do you mean mind control? Inside check on these kids.
I'll do the inside check.
Wait, can all of us do it?
All of us or just him?
You're just like in the middle, like in.
That's a 4.
These kids, they don't know what they're talking about. Damn kids. They don't understand.
I will save you, kids.
Oh god.
Maydu.
Oh god. I mean, I'm seeing this thing shoot beams and stuff, and one of them tried to hit me, so I guess I'll pull out my bow and arrow and try to hit it back. I would say like, wait, we just wanted to talk, but I guess that's not happening. I would try to hit it with a 24 to hit.
It's not happening because Talvar decided to start
is.
throwing shit at it.
What? Oh, that's a shitty roll. That's a 4 points of damage.
Oof.
Oh boy.
It's
The worst thing I can do.
It screams in pain, like as you like to. It's like not looking great. Anything else?
That's it. I don't think I have anything too much. Well, actually, wait, I have my second wind. I will do that. I'll just breathe hard and get back 1d10 plus 2. Oh,
Okay.
I get back 10 points, so I'm full. Back to full.
All right. So at this point, the kids will go as they all like say, "Hey, get away, get away, get away!" And just like they try and like swarm around you, and they're going to try and hit Pewter. Just like smacking and going and scratching at you. One of them's like whacking you with the toy plushie. It's the kobold with the little like plushie dragon. Does an 11 hit?
On Pewter?
Yeah.
Does not hit.
It is ineffectual as they're like smacking you with plush toys and like little pieces of woods and stuff. It's like you're not even trying to dodge. They can't your armor's too hard to actually hurt you.
Please stop. I do not want to hit any of you.
Yeah. Nogu's like he was like getting ready to cast a spell, and then you're like, wait, I'm not supposed to. You don't want me to cast a spell at this thing? Okay. He like thinks to himself like, what can I do? What can I do? Should I call Henrietta?
Oh yeah, maybe.
Okay, well, so one person said yes, no one else said anything.
I'll be like, no, she is probably useless over here.
Probably.
Okay. So he says like, hey kids, let's not.
You want to put
die with
9-inch nails?
Floating eyeball? I don't know what that is. hey kids, let's not fight against this. Like, let's not fight against Pewter. He's great. He's wonderful. Let's tell a story, kid. And like, he's gonna try and like persuade the kids, not to get involved with this, like to like not fight Pewter. He's doing a persuasion check. He has a +1. He rolled a nat 20.
Whoa!
I said like, hey, Pewter's great. Hey, Pewter, Pewter's like actually a hero. He does cool stuff. Like one time in a race against Griffin, he like jumped off and they start telling, and they stop and they're like looking at him, like really intrigued.
Nice.
And like the spectators like, and like saying like trying to get them to like listen, but these kids are like, wait, hold on, what is cool monk shiz? Oh, that sounds. And like they're all like intrigued. One of them who's like smacked you with the dragon says like, shall we? But they're like listening to Nogu, who's like basically got them distracted, and then got them distracted for a while. Next up, the spectator. He is like aggravated. He's annoyed, and he like, points his like 2 of his things out. Points one at the guy who's like literally fighting him, and then another one he's aiming at Nogu. So let's see what he does. Yeah.
Why is he doing that at Nogu? He ain't never done a thing to him.
Yeah. Well, okay. There we go. All right, so let's see. All right, so he's going to first up do Pewter, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Failed that. 5.
Oh boy.
Okay, cool. You are frightened for 1 minute.
Okay, from this guy. Wait, frightened?
Yeah, you're frightened.
I can be frightened. I'm pretty sure I can be.
I think you can
be
lose
scared.
frightened later on.
Yeah.
But not now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like go, and you just like your mind is like filled with fear as he just like goes in and he just need to double check something. Okay, cool. Yeah, it still works even if your mind blank, which is good. Yeah, and this is like as you just suddenly get this image of you just like surrounded by all these kids, and it's just like, and you just like again your hands covered in the blood of like that fight, and you're just like looking around, and you're just like. And you just think it's like huge in front of you, and it's just like, and you can like feel like things are going bad. This is like the bad memories, the bad process, the things you need to reboot from. It is scary. You're feeling very scared of this creature. Indrani, aka Talvar, it's your turn.
Okay. How close is Pewter to this guy? To Klaus?
He's melee.
He's in melee range, right?
In the interest of fairness, did he do anything to Nogu or no?
Yeah, he did. He didn't affect on Nogu, but Nogu passed the save.
I just have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls. And I can't move closer, but I'm already in melee range, so that's fine.
I'll cast Guiding Bolt one more time. Fuck.
Go for it.
11 plus 5. 16.
16 goes in, and it hits.
Shit, okay. 2 plus 6, 8. Plus 1, 9. And plus 6. So 15 points of damage.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
You fired a shot. It goes in as it like looks at you, and you can see like it's preparing some kind of like counter shield. And you can see like the energy is like it's preparing, like it's moving. Like you know this creature, and like it looks down. Its eye looks down at the little kobold holding a plushie, and like makes an eye like you. Like it's like preparing to reflect a spell back at this thing, but you break through the like counter shield.
Jeez.
Goes straight through its eyes, and it just like flutters down to the ground.
Is it dead?
The spectator looks properly dead, like all its eyes on it, and goes white as it lands on the ground. And the kids like look at that, and they scream like, "What the?" Ah!
It's fine.
They have killed their guardian.
No, they can't recognize what it is.
And they like
What is it?
scream like, "It's like now we're gonna be on the naughty list forever." And they're like screaming out.
Okay. I will walk up to one of the kids and be like, Nogu, can you give me give me a flower, like one of the cute ones that you can often conjure up.
Sure, cute one. He laughs with sure, so he gives you Daisy. Daisy.
Cool. And I'll hand the flower to the kid and be like, would a naughty kid get a flower?
Give a persuasion check.
I keep rolling a 2. What is going on with this damn? It's either 2 or natural 20. There's something wrong there, but it's a 2 plus persuasion, so -1, so that's a 1.
Yeah. They look at the daisy and it's like, why is he giving us a daisy? And it's like, it's a human thing. It's when you're dead. You say you're pushing daisies. They're gonna kill
but I'm not human. I'm not human.
He's a human war machine. He's gonna kill like our parents died.
Hugging
each other.
No, you're not going to die.
Henrietta!
It's safe to come in now.
Jingle bells.
I like Henrietta like comes in and they're like, the house trust, but we're all gonna get beaten up. And they just like all like again like, okay,
No.
what the fuck? Is that that's some weird one, I think.
It's a spectator.
Hey kid, hey.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like a spectator to this fucking to whatever the fuck happened here. Is everyone okay?
The kids believe that they are all evil. Can you fix that? I'm sure you can communicate better than I can.
Hey kids, why don't you talk a bit? And I start speaking to him in Goblin, like trying to like calm down, do the best you can. He's like, okay, I don't know if I've calmed them down, but apparently this thing started speaking to them in their minds. Said that it was a prophet of the Dark Six, and just like talked to them, found out that they were feeling bad, that they're and they said like most of these kids are orphans, or just like in bad situations, and it said like, oh, you're that way, you don't have your parents, you're on the streets, you're like this because you're on the naughty list. So it says like, and it's because of these people that you're on the naughty list. So if you want to be on the nice list and have good things happen to you, do what it says. And it seems like it was causing trouble for some reason. I don't know.
Right.
It's not alive, so I can't like find out. Yeah. As he's actually like speaking, like the CD, but as he's like speaking, the fireplace that was like lit up before, it like dims down a little bit, like and you can see like it's not like it just lit in the wall. There's literally it's a hole leading to another room.
Oh, okay. I will. Can I have a look? Yeah. Can we go in there?
Go in with
I'll
the
just
torch.
be
With the
with the
torch.
kids right now. Just be like,
Yeah.
listen, naughty and nice are totally arbitrary concepts. There's no like label that you can just justify like your whole being. Okay? Naughty is just a word that people like to give other people to label them and put them in a nice little box. And nice is also like that kind of word because no person does only nice things and no person does only naughty things, and it can't be calculated by some weird complicated math problem.
This is true. I've tried to solve the problem many times and failed.
But we said we do nice. We heard that you get good things if you're nice. But so because bad things are happening to us, that means we're naughty, right?
No. Sometimes bad things happen to nice people too. It just happens.
Yeah. For example, look at this person. She killed the spectator, right? And I point to Talvar.
Yes, I
They
did.
all look at you like glaring.
Like,
Kind of.
and so
Talvar looks very uncomfortable around all these kids. Like she has no idea how to behave, so she's just not saying anything. She's like,
and so that would technically make her a bad person, right? Naughty person,
yeah, I
right?
guess.
So
Right,
Naughty.
we
but
should punish her.
no.
Where are you
I'm
going
saying
with this?
I'm saying that you said that because you have bad things happen to you, you must have been naughty, but that's not how it works. Sometimes bad things just happen to even good people, the same way good things happen to bad people. If Talvar is bad, then why do good things happen to her all the time?
Wow.
So Saint Iclaus was a good person because he
No,
got
no.
murdered? Is that what you're saying?
You're thinking
Kids,
about kids. You're thinking about this too much.
everybody, just listen. All of you were being brainwashed by that monster. Okay, it wasn't a good. Shouldn't be yelling at kids. Listen, kids. I'm sorry. All I'm trying to say is that we did you a favor. So you can say thank you and go back to your houses. All
Wow.
right?
Well,
Oh,
okay.
True.
Hang on here. Hey, all of you. You have a place to go besides the sewers.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Do you have homes?
No, they don't have
Uh,
homes, but we can.
Okay.
Most
Now, Talvar,
a couple of them say that they do. Like some of them have like some kind of foster home situation. A lot of these kids do not. There is a lot of these kids don't.
I'll turn to Henrietta and be like,
There's a workout situation. Some of the older
would
ones.
would House Drask want some orphans that they can perhaps train and employ?
Oh,
later
yes.
on,
Use the
like-
kids for capitalism. That's
No,
good.
I'm saying like as wards, like wards of the house.
Oh,
I mean, if they were orc or half orc, then yes. But we do hire monstrous like soldiers and things like. But that's like a lot to ask us to like take these kids with the
What
intent of
about the
turning them into
mayor?
future soldiers.
Why don't we let the mayor know that there was a
The
beholder
mayor.
underground controlling a
do
bunch
we
of
want
The
kids?
same mayor who got like Jillian killed.
the same mayor who nearly like threw a desk at our faces.
Why did the mayor? You know what? I don't want to know. I don't know why I feel like that would get me black.
Yeah,
spiked,
you
so I
don't
need to
you
know
don't
that.
want to
I don't
know.
want to get black spiked.
What about
No.
the very people that these kids were being mean to? They perhaps could bond with orphans. They seem like, there's probably a festival for kids, and these kids would fit right in there.
Wait, are we just handing off the responsibility since we killed their guardian?
We
to
killed an
someone
evil
else?
guardian.
Like them.
Sure, it was an evil guardian. I agree. Well, mostly, I don't really know. I didn't hear their
Would
side.
rather have them under the control of a spectator
No,
without
But
any.
no, that's not the point. The point is we killed them and now we're responsible.
Yeah. So figure out. Jeez.
Nogu is like in the other room, like looking at the plinth.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm trusting the adults to handle this. So he's like going investigating, and then you
Okay.
hear him
Alright.
scream.
Great.
Are you
Guys,
alright?
check this out.
Move, yeah.
Oh, Jesus,
Oh.
I thought you were dying.
No, my dying scream's very different. Like that's the sound I made when the knoll got me. Remember? Yeah, no, my dying scream's like, no, this is like my excited scream.
Okay, what did you find?
He like points out there's like there's like this raised plinth in this like very small cove that looks very old. Like the stone is older. It's like maybe a century plus old.
Right.
And he's like, look, and like in the plinth there is this like incline which seems to be like something was placed here. Something like heavy item was like built into the groove, and it's long with this like kind of like curved up thing, like maybe an axe, maybe some kind of weapon. That's like this like sphere item. And like look over here, and like right down pressed into like the center there's like a symbol, and it's a little twisted little thing, but it looks a lot like the symbol of a gorgon. Like that's the symbol I saw of in the dream. That's the next talisman.
Wait, we found
The
it?
talisman was here. The
Oh, it
talisman
was here.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was in whatever was in this groove.
Henrietta, we need you to track something for us.
I was here.
Wait, I thought it was in the.
Wait,
It might.
spectators are often summoned to protect things.
Yeah.
Are they?
Oh, good. That's
No,
right. We could ask this guy what he was protect. Oh,
Never mind. Hey,
I mean-
Talvar, can't you like fix him up?
I
do you want me to make save to see if he made his death saving throws to see if you can heal him up?
Not, yeah.
All right then.
He did.
Let's go. 1 fail.
Oh boy.
2 fails. Do you want me to roll the third one, or do one of you want to roll it?
Go roll it. It's fine.
Go ahead and roll it,
I'm
DM.
even gonna revive it because I don't give. Okay,
Not like we can revive it.
sure, I'll.
All right. 1 success.
Okay.
Okay.
On 2 fails, 1 success.
Yeah, but it has to roll either a nat 20 or.
2 successes.
Okay.
It's next one is success or fail.
Wow, that's some
Okay.
real.
That,
Find out on the next episode.
it's
Of...
stable.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit. Well, this is much more awkward now.
Now the question is up to Talva. This spectator has information, but also it's a thing. So the question is up to you guys.
We can do
Like, it
two
might have
things.
information, but it's also dangerous. Question is,
Henrietta.
will you heal it? Will you not? Well, you can find out more next week as you think about the decision.
Huzzah!
Now,
Question.
huzzah for next week.
Next week is the 29th, which is the last episode of the year. So tune in for that and figure out. Hopefully, we figure out where this talisman is. Peace.
Yeah.
And
Merry Christmas and happy holidays.
And Merry Christmas.
We'll celebrate.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Make sure to check out the giveaway on our Discord channel.
Yes.
And
We are
also,
giving away a digital copy of Strixhaven Curriculum of Chaos. So if you're interested in participating, please head to our Discord. Thank you,
And-
Steven.
And also give charity to the support down also in Discord to try and support from the typhoon. Please like and subscribe. We hope to see you all next week. Take care, everybody.
Bye.
Peace.
Happy holidays.
Yeah.